With Netflix taking shows to the next level and creating more unique series than ever, audiences are on the edge of their seats. Following the recent releases of Netflix's Heartstopper and Netflix's Stranger Things, we now have something new to look forward to, and you will not believe what is coming back to your screens. Which show do you think it will be? Stay tuned to find out. Firstly, how is Netflix performing? Netflix has been the biggest streaming service since its launch. However, Guy Bisson, the executive director of Ampere Analysis, said it was inevitable that Netflix would start to see its grip on the market loosen. He said, "When you're the leader, there's only one direction to go, especially when a large amount of competition launches, which is what Netflix has seen in the last couple of years. With new, less expensive options popping up left and right, Netflix is slowly falling, and the companies like Disney who used to sell their movies and television series to Netflix and tempting audiences to switch to their service. While satisfaction levels have curdled as the firm decided to increase their prices at this time, originally going from $14 to $15.49. The company is accustomed to posting double-digit growth and is grappling at its most serious slowdown in years, with revenue in this quarter being up only 8.6% year-on-year. The value of Netflix also dropped more than 60% so far this year as its investors sour and pull out on Netflix's prospects. Netflix's subscriber loss was expected, however. It still remains a sour point for the company that is wholly dependent on subscription revenue from consumers. Netflix is still the leading video streaming platform, however. If it does not find more franchises that resonate widely, it will slowly struggle to stay ahead of its competitors that are after Netflix's top video streaming crown. Secondly, what did Netflix recently announce? With the recent announcement of Netflix's adaptation on the Heartstopper, there has been speculation for the future series in the saga following the books written by Alice Oseman. However, recently Netflix has announced that they will be continuing with the saga, releasing 2 more seasons following the rest of the books. It has been suggested that Netflix has filled their calendar for 2022 with renewed Netflix originals, adding additional series to the mix. Some of these shows include Bridgerton, Season 3 and 4, Emily in Paris, Seasons 3 and 4, Sex Education, Season 4, Selling Sunset, Seasons 6 and 7, Stranger Things, Season 4, which has currently been released, and Season 5. Netflix have announced around 70 different shows over 2022 and going into 2023. However, with the announcement of one particular show, there is more at play than you think. With the recent downfall of Netflix, they are pulling out all of the stocks to secure more subscriptions due to the massive 1 million subscriber loss in the previous quarter. Between April and July of this year, numerous people started to quit the service. Even though hit dramas such as Stranger Things helped the firm staunch the outflow, they still ended up losing 1 million users in the space of 3 months. However, with Netflix's predictions, they are hoping for a massive increase in users by the end of this year. The majority of losses were reported as the biggest in the firm's history, with the United States and Canada being home to the highest number of cancellations in the quarter, closely followed by Europe. Next, Cobra Kai is returning to our screens. With the announcement of Season 5 of Cobra Kai returning to Netflix on September 9th, 2022, there has been a huge uptake in social media searches to see what they are expecting to see when the season launches. With Cobra Kai being one of Netflix's most successful compared to the likes of Lucifer and Money Heist, the fan base has only grown since its involvement with Netflix. The new series of Cobra Kai and its release date was announced as part of a live event held at Netflix's Netflix is a Joke Festival in Los Angeles, with a special show for Cobra Kai, which was held at the Microsoft Theater on May 5th, 2022. The majority of the cast attended the event and participated in fun and games with the audience, while teasing certain things about Season 5 and showing an alternative ending for Season 4. Josh Hale stated that the writers' room convened to write the 5th season as early as July 2021, with filming beginning on September 20th, 2021. It then finished by December 19th, 2021. Josh and Hayden, both confirmed directors for the episodes, stated that the majority of the film was in Atlanta, Georgia. However, this season will have portions filmed in Puerto Rico, which could indicate a few things to fans of this show. Over the many occurrences and the comments towards the renewal of the show, there are a few pointers that could occur within the new season. With the information of some of the show being filmed in Puerto Rico, this may be the opportunity for Miguel to finally find his father that, unbeknownst to Miguel, does not know he exists. On top of his father being a bad man, if Miguel finds his father, it could be opening a door into his life that he can never close again. The official synopsis for the 5th season states, following the shocking results of the All Valley Tournament, Season 5 finds Terry Silver expanding the Cobra Kai empire and trying to make his no mercy style of karate the only game in town. With Kreese behind bars and Johnny Lawrence setting karate aside to focus on repairing the damage he's caused, Daniel LaRusso must call on an old friend for help. While from the previous season and how it ended, it would be logical if Terry Silver took over Cobra Kai and the Valley. With Kreese being framed for the assault of Stingray, Terry Silver is free to completely take over Cobra Kai and spread the vision he has had for the dojo. If this occurs, then Miyagi-Do will more than likely go back to war with Cobra Kai. This could be the occurrence that drives Daniel Daniel to enlist the help of an old friend, which is most likely going to be Chosen Toguchi, as an old enemy and a new friend who is currently the sensei of Miyagi-Do in Okinawa. This was confirmed in an interview with TV Line, when Josh Held has a lot to say on the matter. Hopefully we see Anthony develop as a character in this next season, and even if it's possible, Anthony will start to learn karate. After the relentless bullying of the new kid Kenny, this would be a great opportunity for Anthony to learn karate in order to defend himself against Kenny. Even though the new season launch is upon us, this is not the end of the Cobra Kai sequels. More news has broken the internet, focusing on the TV show. However, what could it be? We will be diving deeper into this in the next part of the video. Next up, the release of the new Cobra Kai game. With the recent news of Cobra Kai Season 5, the saga does not end here. Publisher GameMill Entertainment and developer Flux Games, known for creating games, have recently announced the creation of Cobra Kai 2 Dojos Rising. It is time for another go-round with characters such as Johnny, Daniel, and the rest of the crew. The game will be released this fall on consoles such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC for $49.99. This game is a sequel to the 2020s Cobra Kai, The Karate Kid Saga Continues, and C. Flux returning for a continued adaptation of the hit Netflix series that deeply expands the playable roster of karate kids and their senseis. Players will have the ability to choose between the three styles of dojos, Eagle Fang, Cobra Kai, and Miyagi-Do, to build their fighter from the ground up by collecting chi and coins. To further progress into the game, recruiting new members to the team will strengthen the dojo, a virtual task on the road to become the grand champion of the All Valley tournament. Dojos Rising will feature 28 different characters from the TV series, all of which will have their own unique abilities and special moves. The game has also suggested that there is a possibility for online play, in which users can relive certain scenes from the show or just continue to play in story mode. This announcement does not get into too much detail as to what to expect from the game, but it should pick up exactly where the original game left off. The 2020 release was a side-scrolling 2D beat-em-up with visual flair straight out of the 1980s and was almost unanimously panned, which hopefully the developers can replicate that in this new game. However, we'll have to wait for some screenshots or even a teaser trailer to be sure of the facts. Due to the announcement of Cobra Kai's TV renewal being earlier than expected, this will likely be a window in the fall for Dojos Rising being released a few weeks after, later on around September 22nd. Well now, you know about the different things that are happening in the Cobra Kai-based franchise. However, the real question is, will you be watching the new season when it comes out, or even paying $49.99 to play the game? Remember to chop that like button and kick that subscribe button to watch future content to keep up with gaming news and much more.